Okay, welcome back to CoCo Ultimate, and I just want to show these updates. So first of all, you can swing your sword. Okay, so there it is, swinging the sword there. And like I said, the fighter is going to be the only one who strikes enemies directly. So you can strike the enemies this way. And so he's using his sword. And the wizard is going to be reserved for spell casting. And so the game will work faster that way. I seem to have lost my character here. I don't know why. There's so many bugs in here, but I just wanted to show you the progress that I've been making. Let's stay up here where it's safe so the guy can swing the sword. And the thing that I've been working on is going the other way, guys. So now, if you notice, both characters are facing the other direction because in the past I've been able to get away with having the character walk backwards, but on this it wouldn't work because when he swings his sword, he was swinging the sword into his wizard, and so I had to change the direction. Now they walk in the other direction. They change direction. So yesterday I drew up this guy the other way, or actually, I drew this guy up. I drew this guy up, and I drew up him using his sword on a piece of graph paper yesterday, and I was only able to get this to plug this guy in yesterday, and then today I added this guy on, but it ended up being quite an ordeal. Um, so I can change direction now. We can swing the sword, change direction. That's it. I can't swing the sword yet in this direction, and I can keep going in this direction, but I can't turn back around yet. So tomorrow I'm gonna turn the guys back around, because if I try to, it works, but it doesn't work right. So we can go in this direction and turn back around and swing the sword, and I just have to clean that up where it's not working correctly. But you can see that they changed direction now, and if he swings his sword this way, it doesn't work right. It gets all messed up. But all I'm doing here is I'm drawing sprites here. See, this is going the other way. There's the snake, there's the fireball, or whatever, the wizard's projectile that he's not using anymore right now, because he's in the back. So anyway, and then we have the fighter, and then the fighter in the other direction, and then the fighter using his sword. So I have to change this around the other way, draw that one in, and it's just a matter of ordering it the right way, and it can take a while. I'm lucky I was able to get a video through today. I didn't think I was going to have time. I just did it in the nick of time, and so it's getting there. And if you want to see, I want to, what the heck? I entered, let's see here. Yeah, that'll do it. I want to show you guys what the full grid looks like. How I'm making these measurements. It's all laid out like this so that I can get exact measurements. And this is how it's done. So I can position these guys, and it's really, really hard. This is like advanced stuff, but anybody could learn it. I'm having a good time with it. It's just not completely functional yet, but I'm getting there. I don't even know where I am. This is really messed up. But this is how this is the way I might have lost words right now. But this is how I don't know, zero in on what needs to be done. Um, you draw a grid like this, and then I can manage it this way. Not really sure what I'm trying to say here, but so that's the update. I just want to do a quick update. Um, so I could use this for any situation here, but then when you take the grid away, that's for measuring. That's how I gauge it. And then I take the grid back off, and you can't see it anymore. And you're able to play the game, but it doesn't function right because I'm not done with it yet. It's kind of tricky to keep the measurements, keep the calculations right. I've kind of gotten used to doing it because I've been doing it for so long. I can do it. Most of it, I do most of it, you know, mentally, and I can just see what needs to be changed. And after a while, you're doing it subconsciously almost because I do it so much. Uh, Now for this, he's taken a little bit of a step back, but I wanted to make sure that it eats up more memory too. I still have a good chunk left. And haven't even gotten the game going yet, and it's already used up about 7K, something like that. 7K and maybe 150 lines. And this is what you get. So it's nowhere near done. So the rest of it's going to be reserved for gameplay, and I can't wait to get that map drawn up. And this is the hardest part, is getting it set up, to where you can control your characters. But this is way better than it was before. I don't want to make like a crappy game. I want to make a pretty good looking game. So there's only going to be 2 characters. I don't have room to put any more. 2 is hard enough to manage, so I'm just going to leave it at that. It's going to be an RPG with 2 characters. So I'm thinking about having, like, when you start the game off, you don't have a sword, and say the sword is down here somewhere. It'll appear randomly somewhere, and you might have to look for the sword and rely on the magician spell power to take out some enemies. And I have a lot of ideas, so I'm a pretty seasoned game player, but I don't play them anymore. Just very rarely. But I have a lot of experience, so I'm gonna try to put everything to work. Try to make this a really good game. Like, at first, the wizard has no spell power, the fighter has no sword, and you have enemies that are about to kill you, and you have to think quick and grab a potion bottle, and this is going to be a really cool game. So stay tuned. I think you guys are going to enjoy this one. If I can just get it off the ground, it's not easy to do, and I'm even thinking about coming up with a brand name for my software. So I might come up with a brand name. I probably will use a brand name, and thinking about calling it CoCo Power Software. Don't tell anyone, but yeah, I might use that, and like CoCo Power Software introduces CoCo Ultimate. You know, or introducing CoCo Ultimate by CoCo Power Software and something. I don't know. I guess that's it for right now. So I just wanted to show you that this guy can swing and they can change direction, and that's as far as I've gotten as far as you know. Now I'm gonna now I'm gonna draw another blank. Getting kind of tired. It's a long day, and you know what I'm saying. The mechanics of the game. Been working on the mechanics of the game, and that's the hardest part. Once I get the characters be able to control right, then I can actually get the game started. So it's gonna be like an action adventure versus like a role playing game. It's gonna be more of an action adventure with probably just an action adventure because at this point it's not really a role playing game. So, but it will be a good like based on an RPG type thing, but more action adventure. Sort of like I don't know. It's I'm gonna take all of my gaming knowledge and and from playing the Atari VCS. Is what I started with. You know, old school arcade games, coin ops, in the 80s and 90s, early 90s, and then my Nintendo and MAME games that I've played and things. So I don't know. Gonna do my best with this, but anyways, I'm gonna end it now. And I thank you guys for watching and take care. And I'll see you soon. Bye.